Hello and welcome back to Serious About Salvage, another video on the channel and another new car. Today we've got quite a new Kia Ceed. It's a 22 plate with a more modern 1.5 petrol turbo engine. Beautiful car, bit of a risk buying it. It was listed as a non-runner, and when I get round the front you'll see why I was a little bit sceptical, but the money were right. And I think we've lucked out on this one. We've got lucky on this one. It's a good car that looks a lot worse than it actually is, and that's sometimes good at auction because obviously it reflects in the price. If it looks bad and it doesn't run, it'll go for a lot cheaper than if it looked like a minor damage, you know what I mean? And if it ran, obviously that increases the price, but I'm not going to give too much away. Let's turn around and have a look at the new buy. So there it is, Kia Ceed, and it is a GT line. So this should look like a very nice car when it's done. I'm very fond of these real eyes, they're very funky. And yeah, on the back, you can see obviously they've taped up this side of the bumper and the rear diffuser is completely missing. The bumper as well has got a big, it's cracked all the way along, pretty much to there, all the way around. Oh, it's down there, it's cracked here, it's completely broke, but I think that light's, well, it's not a light, it's a reflector, but the reflectors on both sides are good. Parking sensors are all still there. So a bumper skin and a rear diffuser for the back. Parking sensors, yeah, camera. It's nice and clean inside, got a few bits, a bit of an air duct here, but that's the lower grille from the front. So yeah, we've got damage on the front as well, but we'll look down this side first. I like the wheels, they're a good looking wheel. Side skirt's gone, no panel damage down this side, and then on this side again the side skirt's gone, and again no panel damage. There's no suspension damage, no chassis damage. It's been one of them where it's took evasive action, I think, and headed for a field. So this has been down a field, this car, which is why you've got the rear diffuser missing, side skirts, and the fronts. All the lower half of the bumper is gone. The lower half of the rad pack's gone, front panel, the whole lot, everything has gone. Intercooler's gone. So yeah, this has been up a banking, down a grass verge, up a grass verge, something to do with dirt and grass, because the engine bay was absolutely rammed full of dirt. I mean, I've got a lot of it out, but looking down the back of the engine there, it was up to here. It was completely full, all jammed up. It took a couple of hours, a hose pipe and a big bucket. Where is it? That blue bucket I filled with dirt just from down the back of there. So yeah, it's gone down a field pretty fast, I think, or down a grass verge or something. But yeah, surprisingly, like I said, structurally everything still lines up. The bonnet is fine. That's a pipe that was hanging out the bottom, which I've moved, but if I spin around this side, there's no damage to the bonnet. Bonnet is perfect. Headlights are perfect. Yeah, I mean, bodywork is really good, except for the front and back bumpers, and obviously the front panel as such. This tyre is flat. It has got a bit of a hole in the sidewall there. Yeah. And yeah, like I said, listed as a non-runner. So, I mean, all they put on the auction was will not start. That was it. Let's have a little look inside. Inside, we have zero damage. No airbags have gone off. And it's really nice in here, actually. It's got a bigger screen than normal. Let's get... It's a bigger screen than the earlier ones. Steering wheel's different, you got different logo. Yeah, 9,330 miles, and if we put the clutch down, starts up straight away, runs spot on. We've got tyre pressure, traction control light on because of that flat tyre. 22 degrees, it's a lovely day today. I think summer's actually finally arrived. As you'll notice, the hat has gone. And I'm in t-shirt, which is incredible, but yeah, power steering works. Car drives forwards and backwards. Got really nice reversing camera, like some parking sensors. It's a cracking car, like I said, I've got lucky with it. It was listed as a non-runner. With it being the more modern 1.5 petrol, you're talking £2 grand for an engine, you see. So I mean, I did price it into the bid price. So yeah, I did pretty good with this car, in all fairness. It's turned out to be a good one. Heated seats, heated steering wheel. It's a good looking car. Is the let's just see if the back put some yeah, lights on. When I look at these rear tail lights, look at them. They're quite cool. But like I said, everything works. It's a good one. It's a good one. So like I said, it was listed as a non-runner, and when it got delivered, basically it would crank, start and turn off pretty much instantly. And if you remember, the Citroen I did a while back, that was the same. And on the Citroen engine, whatever makes it, that particular engine, if the car's been without power for any length of time, you have to put power back to them, ignition on, and leave them for 30 minutes for them to reset. It might be less than 30 minutes, I can't remember. But basically that's pretty much what needed to be done with this. Put power back to it, left it with the ignition on for a while, and then I come starting, it started up straight away, idle perfect, and we were good. But yeah, like I said, going off the pictures, with all that damage under there, you see that at auction and a non-runner, you just presume that it's had the sump hit, and you know, it's ran drive oil, and that's why it's a non-runner. So everyone else bidding on it, just like me, we're factoring in another engine, which is why it went for a really good price, basically. So another good one, I think, that we should turn into a really nice car. Like I say, it looks a lot worse than it actually is. Good wash will make a big difference. So on the face of it, rear bumper, complete rear bumper. Splash guards have gone off the front, haven't they? The front arse of the splash guards. Yeah, the backs are still there. So your complete rear bumper, complete front bumper, complete front panel and rad pack, tyre, pair of front half of arch liners, the front half of the front arch liners. A very good clean and polish, all side skirts. Yeah, critically, the collision radar is still there, critically, because yeah, they'd have to be coded. So, really good do. Rest of the car, inside is all clean. Well, I mean, it's not clean, it's undamaged. It's just dirty, I'm pretty sure the spare stuff's with it as well, isn't it? Locking wheel nut keys, yeah, compressor there, and that glue stuff you put in that no one's really fond of. And it is a pearlescent black as well. Obviously it doesn't show up in here really at all, especially it being so dirty. So, good car. Right, the plan, really, we'll get it on the ramp and we'll have a look underneath it, look for any extra damage. I know there's going to be a load more dirt under there. We'll do that first. And then I kind of want to just basically get this front bumper skin off. Because there is 2 complete rad packs and front panels available. But they're like £800. So I want to locate all the part numbers for all the parts individually and see what it would work out as just to buy them all separate, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be, even though it's a 21 on 1.5, they probably use the same rad pack as the earlier 1.4 petrols, didn't they? I would have thought 1.4 GDIs. I'd guess, but unless we get the part numbers, we won't know, and I might be able to get it all a lot cheaper then. But yeah, different style in the 21 ons. They have a different spotlights around, and a different lower grille, and basically the whole front bumper and rear bumper are different. Different lights are different wheels, different side skirts. It's like a different styling pack, and like I said, the updated 1.5 with a larger sat nav, different emblems. So it's quite a bit different from the pre-21 to 21 on. It should be a good one. But yeah, let's get it on the ramp and we'll have a look underneath. Hopefully there's nothing hiding under there that I don't know about. Right, let's take a look at this. Look at the state of that. It's absolutely rammed solid full of dirt. Incredible, isn't it? Like I said, that was all the way up the back of the engine. Look at it over there, look at all that. It's rammed with the stuff. Maybe some fun getting all that out, but yeah, like I said, no. Obviously, it's a bit hard to tell right now because there's so much dirt. That should be up there. Someone stuck off that, isn't it? Yeah, I'll get another one of them. Yeah, until I get all this dirt out, I mean, I can't, there's definitely nothing structural. Chassis legs are perfectly straight. The crash bar's still up there. Crash bar's perfectly fine. I mean, I say fine, I mean, it's still there, it's not been pushed around and bent around. The little bottom arm supports, that should obviously be straight, flat, so it's just bent the bottom of the little leg extensions round on both of them a little bit. But the actual crash bar itself, nothing at all. So structurally, like I said, I mean, you can tell by looking at all the body lines up at the top. With the bonnet shut, everything lines up. Headlights, bonnet, wings. The top of the bumper is still perfectly fine. Nothing's moved. It's just taken all the bottom out, hasn't it? So there we go. Yeah. So we need, like I said, a front panel, full rad pack with fan, some pipe work, and then it's just a case of cosmetics. Bumpers, side skirts. Definitely nothing wrong with the suspension, everything looks straight. Wheels are in the centre of the arch. Quick check. It's hard to tell this one, but yeah, they are. This tyre obviously is knackered. In terms of suspension, both sides look the same. No issues there. Alright, I think it's all good. It's even. It's just everywhere, isn't it? It's just everywhere. All the way up here. It's all over the exhaust. And this is why, like I said, the rear diffuser has been ripped off because of all the, the soil and ground that's come under the car and caught here and just pinged it off. Parking sensor there dangling. Okay. Alright. But yeah, I think we're not going to have any issues with this one. This will be pretty straightforward, this is. I'll save the, oh crap, look at all that. So much dirt. It obviously took a decent length trip down the field, this, isn't it? Yeah, right, I'm not I'm not too concerned about the dirt right now. We'll get it lowered down and we'll get this front bumper off so I can make a list of part numbers. I've another little bit of a shifty at the crash bar just to make sure, and we're going to be on to a good one. I got carried away and decided just to pull the front end off. Much easier then to actually get the part numbers, make sure nothing's missing, and we know when we got them all, we can crack on with it and I'll have everything to put it back together. So we have a radiator and our fan housing, well, our fan there, both knackered. Headlights are absolutely perfect, even the locators underneath for the bumper to clip into, and the little clips that make them sit in the right place on the front panel. Everything's perfect on them headlights, no issues. Front panel, obviously we know that is dead, but we have the upper radiator mounts. The lower ones I need to remember to get, but all the radiator hoses are fine. Like I said, I've got all the mechanism for the bonnet, the clips here for the headlights to sit into, all that's good. Crash bar is perfectly straight now. It's all down to whether I want to straighten them little supporting legs or replace it. I mean, these are it's only a little bit of tin, this bottom piece. You could quite easily straighten them up, I would suspect. But I'll work that out. There's obviously a trim on the bottom. Hopefully there's a number on there somewhere that we need. And then the rest of the car, nothing wrong with it. I've just refilled the oh, it's there. Washer box, it was empty and there was a slight leak. It had nipped the pipe right at the end, so I just pulled it off, cut it, you know, 10mm short, popped it back on, and there's no more leaks now out of that. So the water bottle's fine, it's all secure, it's not broken. That's the spotlight wiring for driver's side. The harness that runs round the crash bar is all fine, but we do have a little bit of wiring damage. I mean, that's the plug for the passenger spotlight, which will probably survive. That's all fine. It's just this wire here. I don't know what that's for right now. Have to figure that out. Don't know on that one. But everything else is okay. Yeah, it's very dirty, but 100% nothing wrong with the chassis legs. And the air conrad is still on because it's still fully gassed. Oh, I didn't want to do that. And I mean, that'll fit back on, no issues. There's no reason to degas that. What's this? What's it for? Oh, right, that's out of there, isn't it? Yeah. This wiring is the turbo pressure sensor. Goes in there. I did have it in, but that's just fallen out from when it just fell off the floor, then fell on the floor. So yeah, really, it's a case of a good clean up. Must remember this pipe because it's come off bonding there. I mean, I could easily bond that back on. I don't think there's anything wrong with the pipe. Oh yeah, it's just sticker flexed, yeah, onto that pad. So we'll bond that back on, clean everything else up, make sure there's nothing else wrong. Job was a good one, isn't it? I think it's going to be good. It's going to be alright. So now it's time for me to get a load of part numbers and get myself on interweb and find all these parts. The main one's going to be the intercooler because it's completely missing. I don't have a part number, so hopefully I can figure that out. But we must remember the little rubber bungs that sit on there. So there we go. I don't think there's anything else really to do. Wing mounting brackets. I mean, bumper to wing, good. The wings are perfect. Ah, that's spiky. Ah! Ow, that's the thorn bush in there. There's thorn bushes. Or prickly things anyway, it just pricked me. Yeah, both sides are fine. Wings are perfectly fine. Just needs a really good clean and probably a polish because there's a bit of a scuff there, but I'm happy. Yeah, I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. Right then. Yeah, that's going to be it. So we need some parts now. I'm not concerned about the back end. Like I said, we had a look underneath it. There was nothing going on under there. It's literally just going to be a complete rear bumper, isn't it? It's just going to be a complete rear bumper. Ow. And something in my finger now. I think I've got a bit of thorn bush in my finger. Anyway. Right, I will get some parts together and then in the next video we will look at getting this back together, coolant, all the other nice bits, and brilliant car. Let me know what you think of it in the comments, and as always, thank you for watching, massively appreciated, and I'll be back hopefully pretty soon with a video on this. And I know I've had the Stelvio quadrifoglio people have been commenting on in the background. There will be a couple of videos coming on this soon. It's been a bit of a pain to get sorted, but what a motor. 510 horse, 4-wheel drive. Alfa Romeo Stelvio quadrifoglio. Stunning car. But yeah, that'll be on soon, so. Right, thanks for watching, massively appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.